Hello everybody. This is a video I am not happy at all about making. And I'm going to apologize in advance if I get kind of choked up, because it's been happening to me all day long. Woke up this morning to the news that Cornell, the singer of bands such as Soundgarden, Temple of the Dog, Audioslave, not to mention his really good solo work, has died. At the time I heard about it, they didn't know, they didn't have a cause of death. By the time I got out of work, found out he hung himself. And I'm in shock right now. I grew up in the early 90s listening to bands such as Soundgarden and Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and all those bands that came along with it, and they really formed who I am and formed my musical tastes. And man, to lose somebody like Cornell like that, the way it happened especially, it's just fucking heartbreaking. He had an amazing voice. He had an earth-shattering voice. His voice could level buildings. It was just insane how great his voice was. And he was a great songwriter too. Just the lyrics of those songs are just so good, to everything from Soundgarden, Temple of the Dog, Audioslave, all that stuff. It's just so great. I got a chance to see Soundgarden in '94, back when I was a young man, and trust me when I tell you this, if you have not seen them live or him live, the albums, as great as they are, do not do them justice. Live is just a whole other experience, and I'm very sad I'm not going to ever be able to see that again. And I'm very sad for everyone else who's never going to be able to see that. And it's just something about that time. I don't know what it is. Something about that time with depression and drug abuse. I know it's happened a lot, but I mean, these bands were popular 20 years ago, and they're basically all dead. Just, I mean, the big four from that, not from the time, but from the, the Seattle scene, Soundgarden and Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains, the singers of 3 of those bands are dead. 2 of them killed themselves. One of them basically killed himself. He OD'd on heroin. And it's just something about all these people are dead. Scott Weiland is dead. And even like back then, the one girl from Hole, she OD'd on heroin too. Heroin is the drug of choice back then. And if anything killed grunge, heroin did it more than anything. But I don't know what it is. It's just really sad. All these people that I grew up with that really meant a lot to me, and still mean a lot to me. I listen to all these people regularly still, and they're dead, and not by like natural ways either. They're just killing themselves, or killing themselves one way or another, blowing their head off, or hanging themselves, or ODing on heroin. It's fucking heartbreaking. And been listening to them all day, before work, during work. Call Me a Dog by Temple of the Dog came on my Spotify, and I almost broke down in tears right then. Got out of work, found out he hung himself. while I was still waiting at work, and almost cried then. And the song Pretty Noose came on my iPod, and considering the way he died, I couldn't bear to listen to that song. I'm just still in shock. I don't know what else to say, except that the guy was amazing. So damn talented. And it's a waste of what happened. Depression's a real thing, man. Money don't buy you happiness. I think it seems to be in a lot of cases that it gets you the opposite. And I don't know. I know he had a history of depression and drug and alcohol abuse. I don't know what finally pushed him over the edge at 52 years old. But I'm just sad. Very, very sad. And my condolences to his family, his kids, his wife. I don't know if his parents are still alive, if he has any siblings. His ex-wife, who I know was their manager at one point, and they were together a really long time. I'm sure she still loves him. And his second family, from Soundgarden, Kim Thale, Ben Shepherd, and Matt Cameron. Just my condolences to these people, and my condolences to Chris Cornell fans everywhere. It's just really sad, and I don't know what else to say, except he was amazing, and as long as his music's still around, he's still around. So keep listening. I will be listening right after I finish this video. So I don't know, if you're depressed, get help. Just get help. It's no matter how bad things are, they can get better. And I know people have been through some hellish shit, but just get help. That's all I gotta say. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. I love you. I'll always love you. That's all I can do right now.